What's going on, everybody? Today, an interesting chili. This is a new one for me. So this came to me from Linda's Fiery Treats, Linda McNew. Thank you as usual. This is a Reaper Sbagliato. Sbagliato is Italian for mistaken. Now, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that 100% correctly, but I believe in English, without the accent, it's Sbagliato. You'd think my Italian would be better just coming back from Italy a couple of weeks ago, but that wasn't a word that I learned until today. So Reaper Sbagliato, also sometimes known as Reaper Sbagliato Purple Peach, or Purple Peach. So it's a cross between a Carolina Reaper and a Pimenta Puma pepper. Never had one of these before. I think the gentleman that created this, last name Addis, I can't remember his first name. I had looked it up, but now I can't remember. Addis, Addis. Anyway, let's try it. Beautiful coloration to it. You know, I love these type of peppers. I mean, obviously it's getting a lot of its characteristic here from, in my opinion, the Pimenta Puma. Pimenta peppers generally look this way during ripening, where you've got a multitude, half color on one side of the pepper, another half color on the other side. Wow. Wow. Look at that beautiful inside color shining through. It's a very thin-walled pepper. So with the sunlight shining down on here, that's what you're getting. But it is purple and peach colored on the inside walls of this pepper as well. Wow. Man, there's one for the birds. No mistake here. That is a phenomenal pepper. Mmm. 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 Now, as you guys know, with all my videos, you've seen it. If you've seen a handful of them, you've seen it. I chew the shit out of my peppers. This was one that I just honestly didn't want to stop chewing. It's that good. The flavor of that pepper is so unique in that it's sweet. There was just a tad bit of floralness in there, but it was actually enjoyable. And I've never said that with a floral type pepper, ever. I've said that I can taste floral and fruity notes in a pepper, and a lot of times if I like that particular pepper, it's because the fruity notes outshine the floral notes. This particular pepper, that's a good floral pepper. It's fruity, but it's floral. I was getting strawberry notes, is the only thing that I can pinpoint it to, toward the very end at the placenta, that last bite and chew of that pepper. I'm not 100% sure if it's exact strawberry, but as I was chewing it, I was trying to decipher what is that taste? What is that sweet fruity note I'm getting? And it was strawberry-esque. That's all I can say. It wasn't like eating a fresh strawberry. It wasn't like eating something that was made with strawberry extract or something like that, right? But it's the closest like fruity note that I can compare it to. Unbelievable pepper. Outstanding. This has got to be a pepper for all my growers out there. This has got to be one. Now, I excuse me. I googled this pepper to learn how to pronounce that name, to learn a little bit more about the pepper, like I generally do. And again, I only spend a few minutes. I did it like 5 minutes before coming to record and eat this pepper. And I saw a lot of different characteristics on this pepper. The first thing that popped up for me was showing this in like an F6 stage. So I don't know exactly where this pepper's at. I think this is a new pepper for the grower I got it from, Linda at Linda's Fiery Treats, because I've never gotten this pepper from her before. I know when she reached out to me just recently, she said, I've got some new varieties, so I said, absolutely, send me a box. And there have been some new ones, including this one. But that sweetness is just all over the front of my tongue right now, and it's just lingering beautifully. Unbelievable flavor and a nice warmth to it. Nowhere near Carolina Reaper heat. Very, very similar to pimenta type variety peppers in that heat range, which is right around habanero-ish heat, I believe. In my opinion, that's what this tastes like, or that's what this feels like. Sorry, this doesn't taste anything like a habanero. But the heat profile of it is very similar to, let's say, like an orange habanero. A good orange habanero, and that 300,000 probably. Maybe a little bit warmer than that, but so that believes that, this is telling me that this pepper is taking a lot of characteristics, not only the color and the shape and these things from the Pimenta Puma, but it's carrying that same heat profile as well. I would surmise that floralness I was getting was coming from the Reaper. But again, it's a front of the mouth burn, right on the tip of the tongue, and then moving back to the tongue. I can feel it in my cheeks right here, but it's a beautiful warming sensation. It's just a beautiful overall taste and burn profile. Fantastic. This this has easily jumped up into a top favorite pepper of all time for me. Again, I can't tell you exactly where at, but it's a top 10 for sure. Now, what I was going to say is when I Googled this, though, I seen a lot of different phenotypes. And I seen a lot of scarier looking phenotypes than the one I just ate. So again, that leads me back to, is this still an F6 stage? Where exactly is this pepper at? And that's what's hard when people get seeds. Like my grower, where did she get her seeds from, and what stage is that in for that grower, right? Like, because if this pepper's not fully stable yet and there's seeds floating around, which just happens a lot, you just never know exactly what you're going to get. So I would surmise that based on pictures and other things that I saw of this pepper. I haven't seen anybody else review this pepper. I haven't watched any videos, that is, of anybody reviewing this pepper, because anytime it's a first type of pepper for me, I try not to watch reviews, even if I find them, because I want to do mine first, and then I'll go back and watch them at other times and do different things. But some of the other phenotypes of this particular pepper that I've seen look a little bit more gnarly, a little more bumpy, a little bit more Carolina Reaper-esque look to them. So I would surmise that this pepper is still kind of all over the board. But for the one I just ate, hands down, phenomenal pepper. I mean, I wish there was more of those in that box. She only gave me one, but Reaper, Sbagliato. I know that word in Italian means mistaken, but keep that one. All right, then. We'll see you on the next one. Fantastic pepper today.